Well, back to this series. Dexter Season 5 was the follow up to the massively successful Season 4, once again starring Michael C. Hall. And a lot of people say that this was the beginning of the downturn for the series. I don't really think so. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Starting off with the good, Michael C. Hall is absolutely amazing as Dexter in this season, and in my opinion, this is probably his best performance as the character. It's easily the most human performance he's ever given in this entire series, in my opinion. With him grieving the death of Rita at the end of last season, just his reaction, the way he has to tell the kids when he's grieving, he goes into a public bathroom, and he breaks the code. He just murders someone in cold blood out of anger, and I honestly found that to be a very intense, emotional performance for Michael C. Hall in just that one scene. It's absolutely amazing how he plays the character in this entire season. He's absolutely terrific. And aside from Michael C. Hall, there's a whole slew of other great performances in this season. First of all, Deb, played by Jennifer Carpenter. Once again, she's great. I really like her chemistry with Dexter. The way that she's there to support him through everything that happens in this season and helping him through the grieving process now that Rita is gone, and helping him try to raise his son all by himself. It's just a really nice dynamic between the two characters. David Zayas as Batista, absolutely terrific. The way he's there for emotional support for Dexter within this season, also really good. You can really see the friendship between the two characters. Vince Masuka, who I have not mentioned since my season 2 review, he's always great, but he's like Batista in this season. He's there for emotional support for Dexter, and I really like how he does it. And we've got a few new characters in this season. First of all, there's the character of Lumen, who is Dexter's kinda girlfriend in this season. It's not a rebound girlfriend. He grieves for the first half of the season. Then he meets Lumen. They start a thing. He rescues her from a serial killer group called the Barrel Girl Gang. He helps her track them down, kill them. With it, they're actually the main villains of this season, but I'll get to them in a second. Just them hunting them down together, learning that they actually have feelings for each other. It's actually a really well done storyline in this season. I really like how they did it. And now on to the villains of this season. First of all, the Barrel Girl Gang, led by the author Jordan Chase, who is actually a very underrated villain in this season. I don't see a lot of people give credit to this villain because it's coming off the season with the Trinity Killer. You're going to suffer when you're coming off a season as great as season 4 with a villain as great as the Trinity Killer, but don't sleep on Jordan Chase. He's an absolutely vile villain, and the guy who plays him just does a terrific job. He's so unsettling, especially when you find out who he truly is. It's absolutely amazing. And then the other villain in this season is Stan Liddy, played by Peter Weller, RoboCop, and he's a great villain as well. Not the strongest villain in the series, mind you, but Peter Weller portrays this character as such a low-down scumbag. He's absolutely sleazy, he's an asshole, and he is willing to stop at nothing to prove something that he thinks, and it's absolutely terrific how he plays the character. I kind of wish we'd gotten more from him, but I really liked what we did get. So either way, I'm not too mad that he's not the main villain, because once again, Jordan Chase is still a great villain. The story of this season, really, really good. Starts out with Dexter mourning Rita, finding Lumen, hunting down the Barrel Girl gang, eluding Stan Liddy and his continual pursuit and obsession of him due to something else that we will mention later. Terrific kills in this season. I really like the ending to this season with him having a birthday party for Harrison, because Harrison turns 1 at the end of this season. I just really love Dexter as a single father in this season. Obviously, I would have loved to see more Rita, but watching him try to juggle being a single father and a cop, or forensics analyst more accurately, and also a serial killer, just the way he tries to juggle everything while also caring for his son. Like, you feel how much he cares for his son in this season, and it's actually very sweet. And I just like this season. I really do. I don't get why people don't like this season. It's just a really well written season. But we do have to move on to the bad. And there are a couple things that do drag this season down. First of all, the character of Joey Quinn. I hate Joey Quinn. I didn't like him when he was first introduced. I don't remember if it was season 3 or 4. Either way, I didn't like him then, and I hated him in this season. He's easily the worst character in the later seasons of this show. That's coming off seasons that have characters like Hannah McKay and her father, but Joey Quinn is so annoying. He's basically just a white Dokes. He's a vanilla version of Dokes. That's literally all he is. That's all he's introduced to be. I don't care for him. Never have. He's annoying. I don't like his whole relationship with Deb. That's annoying. He's the one who hires Stan Liddy to investigate Dexter because for some reason he thinks Dexter killed Rita. And I'm sorry, that's just a crappy thing to accuse someone who's obviously in mourning. It's just, I hate him. And my other negative is the fact that Lumen leaves at the end of this season. I really like the chemistry between her and Dexter, and I would have loved to see more seasons, but she leaves, which it's a happy ending for her because she is able to get rid of her dark passenger, but it's not a happy ending for Dexter because he obviously loved her, but, you know, can't win them all. So, final thoughts. Dexter Season 5, really liked it. Not as good as the first 4 seasons, mind you, but I still really enjoyed it. Dexter Season 5 was a really enjoyable season, and I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. So that was my thoughts on Season 5 of Dexter. What did you think about this season if you have seen it? If you haven't seen it, please watch Dexter. It's an amazing show. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all next time.